Welcome to
Don't
Talking
drink too much tequila.
Yeah, welcome to Talking Tequila. I am your host, TJ, and my lovely wife is with me tonight. Thank goodness. What's your name, baby?
EJ.
Oh, God, Southern Bill Charm. I love it. Listen, y'all don't be here.
Jamming.
We were just jamming.
I was about to go to the club.
We was. We're about to leave y'all, not record anything, because we're about to go to the club on y'all for the club.
We dedicated.
I'm trying to tell you.
We're dedicated.
I'm trying to tell you. Starting with the topic of the situation with Macy Gray. We're going to get right into it. Let's go ahead and roll a clip.
If I asked you what a woman is, what would you say?
Let's say a human being with boobs. You have to start there.
Yeah, I mean, the dictionary is quite straightforward. It just says
And
a
a
human,
vagina.
adult, female,
Yeah.
right?
No, a lot of people. Yeah, see, that's a little getting confusing. The whole he, she, they. That's gonna.
And I'm not sure why, really. It's a bit like this whole issue of transgenders in sport. It's like I support all trans rights to fairness and equality.
Me too.
But not where you have people born to obvious physical superior bodies.
Me too.
Transitioning and then thrashing the women at their sport.
I totally agree. And I will say this, and everybody's gonna hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact. Like, if you want me to call you a her, I will, because that's what you want. But that doesn't make you a woman just because I call you a her and just because you got a surgery.
Because people do feel that there's biological sex and then there's gender identity, that you can identify as whatever you like
You can
in
call
terms
yourself
of a
whatever you
gender,
want.
right?
Yeah,
That's the
totally.
freedom we live in.
Absolutely.
But actually, you can't change the mechanics of biological sex. They are what they are.
Well, just women go through just a completely unique experience, and surgery or finding yourself doesn't change that. You know, being a little girl is a whole epic book, and you can't have that just because you want to be a woman.
I mean, you know that when people like J.K. Rowling have said this, they get attacked, they get abused.
Yeah.
The cancel culture mob comes from me. She gets called transphobic and so on. You might get the same for saying it.
But it's the truth. And I don't think you should be called transphobic just because you don't agree with, there's a lot of, judgment and throwing, stones at people for just saying what it is,
You go first. Go ahead. You say your opinion first.
I don't disagree with anything that she said.
Ooh, girl, you gonna get canceled.
I ain't know what it could be canceled.
They gonna cancel you.
No, seriously, I don't disagree
baby. I got your back.
with anything that she said. I feel like, it's taken away that we can have an opinion about things. Or even if you don't understand certain things, like she said, I respect if you want to be called a her or him.
Or
she
they,
respect right.
All that stuff they got.
You respect that. It's like somebody calling you by your name.
Yeah.
Like, my name is this.
Right.
Call me as such.
Right.
So I respect anybody that feels like I'm a her or I'm a him. I respect that.
Right.
In that sense, you always, people should respect someone's difference of opinion.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
She
Absolutely.
give you that. In the same sense, she's a woman. And like she said, because you changed your gender doesn't mean biologically you're a woman. I mean, we have that male and female for a reason. No matter how bad we want to ignore it or we want to say, oh, whatever. It's for us to reproduce. Period.
Yeah. You want to hear my opinion? I agree 100%.
I mean, serious. I mean, the thing about it is, it's so sad nowadays that we can't have a difference of opinions about things.
I mean, what y'all gonna do? Kick me out the gay community? I don't care. I don't care about y'all kicking me out the gay community.
First of all, that label mix.
I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. This was even before they made gay marriage legalized. I still did what I wanted to do. So as far as this stuff with the LGBTQIA community, I feel respectful because of all of the stuff
I
they
think you
added.
added some letters.
I probably did. I don't know. My verbiage is not good for that. But
I mean, but no, let's be serious though, baby. I mean,
I'm
it's
being
a lot
serious.
of LGBT.
and you talk about
But no,
we gay
what I'm
and
saying,
lesbians that
all
can't
the
get
letters,
together.
right.
All we know is the
all
L.
the letters, right?
All
'Cause
we
we
know is the
lesbians.
L. Okay,
So-
I know where I stand. We first.
But the thing about it is, what I'm saying is,
We
like,
is first.
it's a lot of us who feel that way,
Mhm.
who feel like,
And more of us
Even-
need to talk about it because this right here is out of control. The stuff that they coming out saying, oh, the LGBT community is mad about this. They mad about this. Listen, whatever they mad about, Trick ain't mad about, Isha ain't mad about, because I can care less about any of this stuff. Me personally, I agree with Macy Gray 100%. Period. I mean, just because you get a surgery does not make you a woman. Guess what? My thought process is, get your own lane. If you go and fill out application, you ask male, female, trans woman, trans man, make your own lane. Stop trying to get into other people's lane. Period. And it don't got nothing to do with anybody disliking you. You first of all,
I mean,
what you've done
and let me
already
say
is
this.
groundbreaking. Continue. Stop trying to tread on someone else.
and I'm gonna say this just to clear it up, so y'all won't think that like when we saying own lane, I even say that for us. If we would stay in our own lane, and I mean as
Black people.
it'll be okay for us because you're doing what you need to do for you.
You're right.
Like, you are who you are.
Right.
There's millions of you who are trans. Nobody has a problem with a person being trans. I don't. I can't speak for other people. I don't have a problem.
Seems like you're pointing at me like I can't speak.
No, not saying even you,
This
baby.
the
What I'm
thing.
saying is, like, I think sometimes we make things a problem for us.
You
Like-
mean in people in the LGBT community?
Yeah,
Y'all know
or
what I'm saying.
in any aspect, for real. Like, even when I say this right here,
You
like,
saying people in general
in
make things a
general.
problem.
right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
because we're people and we flawed, and we got to understand where some things need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is human, but we gotta
And it
also
does, but like
know
you
when
said,
things need to stop.
if we were in our own lane, your own lane,
Because this drives me into the next thing that I'm thinking about in my head. Should trans women compete in women's sports, cis hetero women's sports, and should trans men be able to compete in cis hetero men's sports?
like you said, your lane. Trans men sports.
Create your
trans
own
women's
league.
sports.
Create your own league.
Because
I
the thing
think
about
that's
it-
unfair.
I just feel like we taking away freedom
Cancel
of
me, bitch.
speech. And I mean, just even having the ability to say anything with regards of being canceled. Like, what is
Listen,
cancel?
you know what I'm saying? Cancel me, bitch.
what is,
I don't care.
What is that?
Listen,
You know what?
because
No, you know
y'all
what
get
it
to
is.
the point where y'all
People
getting too
get so
sensitive.
caught up in this being a image for them, and this being a livelihood, and this is what I gotta say. This is what I gotta do. This is what I gotta portray. No, like, if this is not your life, no, I don't care. I don't care if this make money for us. Like, we still go to work every day.
We still make money, but I'm not even talking about this. My thing is, we've gotten to the point where we're super sensitive, and it's trending on more than being super sensitive. It's kind of like you're offended by everything. It's kind of like you wake up being offended by everything.
True.
It's stay in your own lane. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm a part of an LG.
I ain't
Y'all
a part
know.
of nothing. I
Listen,
ain't a part
no,
of
no,
nothing.
No.
We ain't a
Listen
part of
what I'm
nothing.
saying. This is what I'm saying. If you're saying if we're lesbian, we're a part of it. Are we a part of any group? Hell no. You can call me whatever the hell you want to. Do I go to rallies? Do I do any of that? Hell fuck no. I don't do any of that. We do not do none of that. But what I'm saying is,
I ain't no
you
lesbian.
can call me.
I'm a woman who like a woman, in love with a woman. That's it. Don't put no fucking label on me.
So you labelist. That's what you
Don't fucking
look.
put a
Look.
label on me.
Even when you say
Society
even when you
creates
say
that.
you're not, even when you say you don't have no label, you're non-binary, you all this, they still
I don't know. I
find
don't
a
even know
name
what
for you.
non-binary is.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying. They find a name for
that's
you.
on them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's on them.
That's what I just
So I don't have to go with
whatever.
nobody.
That's why I said call me whatever you want. But what I am not is cool with this shit.
I don't know. It just ain't never been a part of my life for my bedroom preference to be anybody's concern.
I think that should be across the board.
Like,
I don't talk to
I don't like
any of
I
my
don't,
friends
I don't go
about
into
that.
my place of employment rallying LGBTQ. Like,
I think it's
I go in there and I
ridiculous.
go to work every day.
I think it's ridiculous.
like even when it comes to people who's not the color of me, I don't feel insecure standing next to them. I don't feel like, oh, you being racist towards me, because the same way I would check somebody of my skin color, I'm gonna check them. Like, so whatever the consequences that come behind that just be what it may.
Your
Because
ass don't like me, I don't
was
like you either.
subordinate. Period. Like, that's just what it is.
You
like,
try to check me, I'm gonna check you back.
because I know I go in and I do my
Regardless
job and I
of
do
your
it
skin
to the
color.
best of my ability, and I'm on time. I'm there every day. So no, you're not gonna make
And
me
look,
feel any type of
And what I'm
way.
saying, regardless
I'm gonna
of your
speak my
skin
mind,
color,
like-
regardless of your sexual preference, I'm gonna check your ass like you tried to check me. I don't care what it is. You get what I'm saying?
For real.
And when it comes
And
to
my
this
thing
thing, men and women already having gender wars. Now you gotta lump the gender wars against men and women with the LGBT community, because my
with the
thing
women
is
and the women
crazy.
trans.
With trans, yeah,
Cis women and trans.
which one? Trans women, trans men.
I
They
don't
got gender
know.
wars too.
I don't know.
Something
I
I
don't
hear
know.
about?
I just feel like it's the women who can't say anything or speak how we feel when it comes to trans women being so vocal about being and
I don't
feeling like a woman. What is the feeling like a woman? Because I feel like a male and a female carry both traits,
My
meaning
thing is this,
masculine and feminine. So what is feeling like
If
a
a
woman?
trans woman,
Is it the look?
if a trans woman died and they dig their body up like 20, 30 years from now, and it's only skeletal bones, you know what they gonna dig her up?
A
saying?
male.
It's a man. That's what I'm saying. So people can give you that respect of whatever you want to be called, and that's the only thing that I agree with. If a person is wished to be called him or her, be
gonna
respectful
respect
in
that.
that sense.
Exactly.
I'm not, I'm not
'Cause that's
disagreeing
like
with that
somebody
part. And I'm not
calling you
arguing that
out of your
part.
name.
That's like me telling somebody my name is Treek and they want to call me Ishmael. Like, it's disrespectful. So my thing is this. I agree with that part. But, I'm not saying that you're not, a woman and how you feel and stuff like that. But stop trying to bash people for disagreeing, for trying to invade in their spot. It's not you, bruh. Okay. It's not you. It's not you, ma'am. It's just not you. And I'm part of the community. Y'all get mad at me all day. But I feel like more gay people need to talk about the situation, because y'all getting in y'all feelings. And a lot of times, I'm bringing it here too. I think it's some media stuff a lot of times.
Yeah.
A lot of times this stuff's so outlandish. Like, you remember during Pride Month, they had the Burger King commercial with the 2 Whoppers. I did not believe that. I feel like that was media people trying to get people talking.
But it was like 2 bottles.
It was like 2 bottoms and 2 tops. I don't believe that. I feel like the media tried to get regular people to start talking about a certain thing, and then it creates drama. It creates world drama. It's just like the bathroom situation.
It sells.
It does sell.
sells.
So please, straight people and gay people, please let's not feed into it. Do what we can do to not feed into this narrative that, because a lot of straight people speaking on it, and I understand why, but a lot of gay people are trying to defend a narrative that you did not start. Let's not have the media do that to us. They did it with black and white people. Let's not have them to do the same thing again.
That's true.
That's how I see it.
That's true. Cause for real, y'all, that serious. We got so many people that are actually really cool with us. Like nobody.
I never had a problem.
Around,
I'm trying to tell you, it only a problem when you talk about the situation like that because people have different.
Because then it makes it feel like I can't have an opinion because you're gay.
Right.
I have to be careful about what I say around my gay friend now. And it's like, it's crazy because it's like, no, be who you are. Like, we're genuine. We're friends. Like, you should be able to speak your opinion to me. If you don't agree, that's understandable. It's not like I'm on the way. That's just like, okay, I'm going to put this out there. We always say, we know racism exists, baby.
Right.
I don't disagree with that. What I'm saying is, if we're going to be honest about certain things that we always try to point out that this is racism,
right?
Meaning, like, we see certain people and they say they're racially profiled. Those the same people that we look at and racially profile as well. Or we won't say racially profile. We'll say culturally, I guess, profile.
No. We'll say you judge.
Okay. Because what I mean by that, like, if the same white person sees somebody that they feel like they need to lock their doors for, 9 times out of 10, them the same people that we gonna lock our doors
if
for.
If you look like you live on the street, I don't care what color you are, I'm locking my doors.
No, like that.
But I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I lock my doors. Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like when you were saying, like, we so sensitive now.
Yeah.
You know, in a sense.
But you
like,
made a point about saying, like, dang, do I gotta be censored around my friends because I should have never said a certain thing around
right.
And you know my mouth, it get me in trouble. I know your mouth, it get you in trouble.
I don't talk no more.
If I'm comfortable around somebody,
because people be like, you just let stuff come out, and so now I'm being more
even when
mindful.
you get mad, you know what I do? Because I don't know when to stop. Shut your sister's ass. And make it worse. Because if we friends, it ain't that serious. You got your opinion, I have mine. Stay in your lane. I'm going to call this video Stay in Your Lane because your ass needs to stay in your damn lane. Macy Gray, I agree with you 100%. And I don't care. Y'all can cancel us. We ain't monetized. Hey, YouTube. Monetize us. But anyway,
follow, like, and subscribe.
See, drop a comment on any one of these videos and like and subscribe to either one of these or this one or that one, this one. It don't matter. See you guys later in the next one.